A major star is set to return to AEW Dynamite, and we find out the latest regarding the arrest of AEW's Jeff Hardy. But first, an AEW star has been banned from appearing in New Japan Pro Wrestling. This week, AEW star Andrade El Idolo would take to Twitter to reveal that he is not allowed to work as part of AEW's working relationship with New Japan, ruling him out of appearing at the upcoming Forbidden Door event. And Andrade would claim, "I can't work with NJPW, thanks CMLL and AAA." The issue appears to be the long-standing rivalry between AAA, who Andrade also works for, as well as CMLL, the other top promotion in Mexico. CMLL have a working relationship with New Japan, with them seemingly agreeing with the Japanese promotion not to feature any talent from AAA. This seems to be backed up by AAA booker Konan's response to the tweet, who wrote, "We have nothing to do with New Japan or CMLL's arcane decisions." A new report from Lucha Blog adds that not only is Andrade missing from the Forbidden Door, but so will former AEW and AAA tag team champions, the Lucha Brothers, who also work for AAA, and they would write, "I've since been told Andrade was booked on Forbidden Door and is no longer booked on Forbidden Door. Phoenix and Penta will also not be appearing on Forbidden Door, as confirmed to me by multiple sources. Andrade's tweet should be taken at face value. This is bad for everyone." It's also been confirmed by AAA's Dragon Lee that he is also not able to work dates for New Japan for the same reason, with him previously working there under the name of Ryu Lee. His last New Japan match took place in 2020, during which time he was signed to Ring of Honor. So it seems that the issue goes far beyond the Forbidden Door. This will likely not be resolved, with any AAA talent not being allowed to be associated with CMLL's partners in any way, with politics rife at the top of Mexican Lucha Libre. But what do you make of the whole situation? Let me know in the comments down below. Next up, 3 superstars have qualified for WWE Money in the Bank. On July 2nd, WWE will host their annual Money in the Bank event from Las Vegas, Nevada, where the women's and men's ladder matches will take place. This past Monday on Raw, 2 women and 1 man would qualify for their respective matches, first with a tag team match involving Nikki Ash and Doudrop, as well as the team of Liv Morgan and Alexa Bliss, with the winning team having both members qualify. In the end, Morgan and Bliss would win, joining Lacey Evans in the ladder match in July. Later in the night, Seth Rollins would battle the phenomenal AJ Styles for a spot in the men's match, with Seth leaving as the victor after a back body drop into a cradle for the 1-2-3. Rollins is the first man to qualify for the men's Money in the Bank match, with Sheamus and Drew McIntyre fighting it out for the next spot this Friday on SmackDown. But who do you think should leave Money in the Bank with the briefcases? Let me know in the comments down below. Next up, Eric Bischoff has praised the ongoing MJF vs AEW storyline. 2 weeks ago on AEW Dynamite, MJF would cut a vicious promo on AEW president Tony Khan before stating that he wants to be fired from the company as he doesn't want to be here anymore, blurring the lines between alleged real-life heat and kayfabe. This week, former WCW president Eric Bischoff, who has been critical of elements of AEW's television product in recent times, praised for the angle on his Strictly Business show on adfreeshows.com, where he discussed the unpredictability of the situation. Eric's guest on the show was Harvard graduate, author, and Shakespeare scholar Tom DeShane, who noted that blurring the lines was also the intent of Shakespeare's work, and wrestling is the closest thing we have to it in this day and age. And he would say, Shakespeare never really wrote his play intending them to be read. Yes, they were collected and published and read to this day, and that's how most people are introduced to Shakespeare now, but Shakespeare, he wanted his plays put in front of a live audience, a raucous audience that would boo and hiss and pop when something crazy exciting would happen. It was sort of that live energy where the crowd didn't know sometimes what was real, what wasn't. How could you do that to Macbeth? They would be transported, and that's one of the interesting things about wrestling, where with wrestling, what wrestling has over other forms of other entertainment is the ability to blend the scripted and the real. The MJF storyline is not just gripping the interest of AEW fans, but critics too, as well as Shakespearean scholars it seems, a sign that the promotion has struck gold with the blend of reality and fiction, evoking a feeling that can hopefully be replicated throughout the product. But what do you make of the comparisons between MJF and Shakespeare? Let me know in the comments down below. Next up, we look at why AEW just introduced their newest title belt. Last week, the tournament for the AEW All-Atlantic Championship was announced, with a champion set to be crowned at the AEW New Japan Forbidden Door show this month. So far, PAC is the only competitor to qualify for the four-way final, with Ethan Page, Miro, Penta Oscuro, and Malachi Black, all with a chance to advance from the AEW side of things, with Tomoaki Honma, Clark Connors, Tomohiro Ishii, and Yoshinobu Kanemaru all battling it out for the one New Japan spot in the match. This week, AEW President Tony Khan would discuss his decision to add yet another belt to the promotion, noting that it gives his international talent a chance to shine, and he would say, "So for the international fans and for the international wrestlers on the roster, I felt like it would create more opportunities, but I also don't think this title or these opportunities are exclusive to the international wrestlers, but it's a big benefit of the term." Khan would go on to talk about AEW's use of the Ring of Honor Championships in AEW following his acquisition of the promotion earlier this year, doubling down on his hopes to eventually bring back ROH TV, and he would add, "The Ring of Honor Championships right now have primarily been defended in recent months in AEW all across our shows, and I think it has benefited, for example, on AEW Dark and Elevation. First of all, on AEW Dynamite and Rampage, we've seen Samoa Joe defend the Ring of Honor World Television title. With Battle of the Belts, we've seen Jonathan Gresham defend the Ring of Honor World Championship. And recently on Dark and Elevation, we've had Wheeler Yuta defend the Pure title and Mercedes Martinez defending the Women's World title. Fans have asked in the past, hey, would there be champions on Dark and Elevation? Now we have some good championship matches, and I think there will still be some to come in the future across AEW shows. I look forward to hopefully getting the Ring of Honor weekly TV back and restarting under our management, and hopefully the best TV we could possibly do and on a great outlet. That's something we're still working on, and I think when there's a weekly home for Ring of Honor, then there will be much more programming where these championships can live. But what do you think of the new All-Atlantic Championship, and do AEW have too many or not enough belts in the promotion? Let me know in the comments down below. Next up, a major star is set to return to AEW Dynamite. Last night, AEW President Tony Khan would take to Twitter to announce more segments for tonight's episode of Dynamite, where there will be a face-off ahead of the interim AEW World Championship match at the Forbidden Door. Former IWGP Heavyweight Champion Hiroshi Tanahashi is set to face off with fellow challenger Jon Moxley tonight, the first time the two men have met since they qualified for the match at the pay-per-view. Last week on Dynamite, Jon Moxley would overcome Casino Battle Royal winner Kyle O'Reilly to advance through to the title match, whilst Tanahashi pinned Hiroki Goto this past weekend at New Japan's Dominion to earn his spot in the match. This will be Tanahashi's second ever AEW appearance, at least in person, with his first taking place 2 weeks ago to confront AEW World Champion CM Punk, his original Forbidden Door opponent, this before it was announced that Punk is out injured. But what do you think will happen tonight when the Ace goes face to face with Jon Moxley? Let me know in the comments down below. And finally, let's look at the latest from the arrest of AEW's Jeff Hardy. As you likely already know, Jeff was arrested on Monday morning in Volusia County, Florida, under charges including DUI and driving with a suspended license. More details of the arrest have been released, including dashcam video footage of the moment police caught up with him, where Jeff can be seen being pulled over before failing a sobriety test. It's been reported by numerous outlets that Hardy failed a breathalyzer, which tests for alcohol consumption, with results showing 0.294, 3 times the legal limit of 0.8 in Florida. It has also been confirmed that Hardy is now out of jail, having paid his bail, with him previously having been held in the S. James Foxman Justice Center in Daytona Beach, Florida. Since then, AEW have made their first statement on the matter, confirming Jeff has been suspended without pay, with them set to help him get the treatment that he needs. And the statement would be sent out by AEW President Tony Khan, and it read, "We were able to resume contact with Jeff Hardy this afternoon. AEW does not condone Jeff's alleged behavior. We've made it clear to Jeff that we'll assist him in getting treatment for substance abuse issues, which he has indicated that he's open to receiving. In the interim, he is suspended without pay, and he can only return to AEW upon successfully completing treatment and maintaining his sobriety." This Wednesday on Dynamite, Jeff and his brother Matt were set to take part in a three-way tag team ladder match against the Young Bucks and AEW tag team champions Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus, with the titles on the line. It's now been announced that the match will now simply be a 2-on-2 tag match, with the Hardys being removed from the card as expected. Matt Hardy would release a statement of his own addressing the matter, stating that he is there for his brother through his recovery, and he wrote, It was disheartening to hear the news about my brother yesterday. Recovery isn't a linear process, and I'll continue doing whatever I can to help my brother be healthy. Being healthy and well is the most important thing for Jeff, his wife, his children, and our family at this time. According to Dave Meltzer of the Wrestling Observer, AEW have now asked Warner Discovery, the parent company of both TBS and the TNT networks, that Jeff be removed from all promotion of AEW television. And finally, now Jeff has been given an official court date after the one earlier this week was cancelled, with him set to face a judge on July 5th at 2:30 PM Eastern. And before you go, make sure you check out the 12 most obscure WWE appearances from AEW wrestlers.